Hi everyone, it's Maybelle with Love Shaped Intuition. I'm back with another reading. This reading, I've pulled some prompts in the pre-shuffle, and we're going to be looking at good news on the way, what's next in love, what should you prepare for, what do you need to hear right now, how can I currently work with my North Node and South Node, which is comfort zone and skills that you've learned from the past. Best action steps to move forward at this time, something from the past that might be holding you back, and something that you need to forgive others for. Also, what strengths that you should continue to build upon, nurture, or grow. And then I plan on pulling some angel cards as well. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support that you can provide me here on YouTube. It is free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate all your support and love. To support my free content with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. The links are in the description box for this video as well as in the comment section. And I do have an Amazon wish list also linked if you would like to gift a new oracle or a tarot deck to the channel, and I would love to use those in our future readings. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first we're going to look at what is next in love. For the viewer, what is next in love? Okay, the Rose's Kiss. So beautiful. A romantic card. Let's move those out of the way for now. Okay, so the Rose's Kiss. There's a 9 on this card, so broadening your horizons, things that are foreign to you, foreign people, foreign places, travel. This is higher knowledge, belief systems, faith. So the Rose's Kiss talks about experiencing all your senses, the beauty of this rose. Make sure to not only stop and smell the roses, but this card talks about stop to kiss the rose. So to allow yourself pleasure, all your senses. And there's a ladybug there, so I look at that as a symbol of luck. So believe that in love, things can be beautiful and lucky and not like the pain of those thorns from the past. Okay, what is next in love? Not to be that, love is not without its challenges, but to experience all that beauty and pleasure. Sometimes it doesn't come so easily, and it's not just the beauty in life that you get to experience together, but experiencing life together. Okay, what is this? What is next in love? Okay, roots of abundance. Beautiful. So, roots, perhaps building on a solid, stable, secure foundation for an abundant new beginning. 2 is a number of connection, anytime you have between yourself and another. And seeing beyond. Wow, okay, so that's another 9. 3 and 6 together. Seeing beyond with the third eye there, kind of seeing maybe the roots of the past. Maybe you feel as though this connection is something that has opened or awakened your psychic abilities, or your connection is strong, spiritually connected. You feel divinely led or guided. 36, again, 3 and 6 together, making 9. It can be faith and belief systems. 3 is a number of teamwork, collaboration, working on something together. 6 is a number of the Lover's card in the tarot, which represents Gemini, a head over heart, heart over mind, choice or decision. The Lover's card. It can also be a return to better health. So this could be being able to see beyond the stuff of the past and kind of finding your way, building a solid foundation. Let's get one more. Okay, the uncharted sea. Now we have 46. Okay, so 4 is building on a solid, stable, secure foundation. The uncharted sea, perhaps which way to navigate. Perhaps not everything that you see is how it, like the waters may look choppy, but underneath the surface it's actually calm. Or the water may look calm, but underneath the surface there may be more going on. It's not just, it's not how it seems. It's uncharted, it's unknown, but seeing beyond, so maybe knowing that you're meant to do this. Oh my goodness, into me I see. So more seeing, more vision. And a number 8. So strength, what goes around comes around, eternity. You might feel as though this person can see into you, see deeper into you than anyone else has ever seen. You might feel very connected to this person and entering into this uncharted territory where it may be somewhat uncertain. It may be just new to both of you. A time to experience, a time to explore, a time for just experiencing this connection. And entering this unknown together. Okay, good. Let's see. What should you prepare for? So what else should you prepare for? And this can just be in any general area of life. Okay, we're going to try that and shuffle a little bit more. I do all of a sudden now see the key. And is that another ladybug? I think there might be a ladybug in this card as well. So ladybug, you might be seeing ladybugs. Trust your luck and take steps in the intention of your goals, dreams. But there is a key there, so something about a key. Okay, what should you prepare for? Perhaps someone's going to give you the key to something. Okay, embracing. So you should embrace. This is hugging. You should prepare for uncomfortable emotions, uncomfortable feelings, but that's to be expected with any changes, right? So embracing emotions can be that they feel overwhelming. It can be that they feel stuck or stagnant. And either one of those extremes can feel uncomfortable. But these birds, they shuffle their feet in the water, and that's how they get their nourishment. They find the food when they have kind of shuffled their feet, and that's how they see clearly to find their nourishment through that murky water. What should you prepare for? Okay, freedom. The freedom to express yourself and those emotions or those feelings. This could be... Now, if this is something where you are releasing a relationship, perhaps loving yourself better, seeing more, seeing into your uncharted territory, seeing where you want to go. And perhaps this is choosing freedom, but this can be just freedom with your like authenticity and your voice, finding your comfort zone, comfort level, or your authenticity in a relationship, being allowed to speak freely and still feel supported and comforted by a loving, supportive community. What should you prepare for? Okay, potential. So unlimited options, unlimited ideas. There's perhaps there's repressed things beneath the surface. That's a volcano at rest. So perhaps there are things that you've been hiding or holding onto beneath the surface, and it's time to release that if you'd like, embracing those uncomfortable emotions and speaking freely or being free from those things and going forward to new potential. Okay, and healing chaos. Now, healing chaos is a card of the potential to have to stir things up, or maybe the desire to stir things up if things have been stagnant. And again, if things have been chaotic, then it's time for healing. So that's good if you're preparing for healing chaos. Any more? Okay, solitude. So perhaps moments of solitude. In solitude, you are able to make good choices for yourself. So the need to take time for yourself. This could also be that if you've been in solitude, then perhaps it's the time to change that. But in solitude, you can take your own counsel and trust yourself and your decisions. Okay, what do you need to hear right now? Okay, what do you need to hear right now? For the collective, for the viewer, what do you need to hear right now? Okay, lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. So this card talks about, it's kind of like the 5 of Cups in the tarot, which is 3 cups have spilled over and 2 cups are still standing. So it's the need to turn around and look at the cups that have spilled and not focus on those anymore, to look and see that there are 2 cups still standing, and what is the blessing in the situation? What is the silver lining in the situation? So there may actually be something that you are finding. You might be finding yourself, finding your strength, finding your voice. I'm really being drawn to, there's a cat in this image, and also never really noticed, but there's like a vase. And a dragonfly. It's so interesting when things, I've used this deck for quite a while, but when new things pop out at me, so those things might be important to someone watching. Okay, what do you need to hear right now? Okay, moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Okay, so moderation is key. Try to be balanced. This may be about how you nourish yourself, and I did feel that message coming through with the embracing card. This may have to do with actual food, but this can also be just how do you nourish yourself, thoughts and people around you and energies that you absorb. Life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So you might be revealing something. You might also be finding out something. It might be a good idea to get some sunshine. But this is also talking about healing and going towards your happiness. Sunflowers are in that image. Okay, one more. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Okay, so if there's something that you've been wanting to do, putting off, procrastinating on, if there's something that you've lacked motivation on, sometimes feel like, oh, I really want to do that, it's time. It's time to do that. All right, best action steps to move forward. Perhaps you had lost the motivation to do something, and now it's like it's being found again. Maybe to eat healthily, to get more healthy, to be better to yourself, more loving to yourself, more kind to yourself. Okay, what is this? Best action steps. Okay, night moon shadow work. So yes, to do and look at your shadow. Go for it. Motivation again. So go for it. Reach for the moon. This could be to take action. Day moon love. Beautiful. So go for what makes you happy. Go for, use love in a situation. Go for what you love. This is also to love yourself better. And we did start with the rose's kiss. Let's get one more best action steps to move forward. Okay, cleansing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so cleansing your space, your energy. Again, to eat better, not skipping meals, to eat better for you. And I oftentimes, when I get that message about the food, it's healthy eating. Yes, it's stay away from certain things, but it's not fad dieting. It is eating healthy for you, for your body type. If you need to speak to a physician first, but even they're going to kind of have like a one-size-fits-all approach. So try and be good to yourself. Stay away from fad dieting. Eat what's right for you. Eat what makes you feel good and healthy. And if something healthy doesn't make you feel good, don't force yourself to eat it. You may have a sensitivity. You may have a different condition. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about there. Okay, something from the past is holding me back. Something from the past that may be holding you back. Okay, what is this that might be holding this viewer or collective back? What is it that we need to know? Okay, dreams. So you might be just kind of leaving things in fantasy land, right? So we have go for it and motivation. So you might be lacking motivation. And you know what? Sometimes it is hard to get out of that, especially if you've been feeling depressed or down. So if you need to speak to someone about that, or, maybe the cleansing is going to be what helps with that. But definitely going after your dreams, goals, and intentions. We did have that message with the ladybugs. The ladybugs are believe in your good luck, but don't just believe in your luck. It's go for it. It's take those steps. Okay, what is something from the past holding you back? Okay, freedom. And again, we had freedom before, so perhaps you feel like you're kind of locked down. Oh my goodness, and the key and the dragonfly. So let's see, what else? What's holding you back? Okay, home. Perhaps it's being like stuck at home. This could be your stability is in question. This could be your roots or things from the past, like family, familial, generational cycles. Kind of like being raised that way. Okay, boundaries. Yes, so perhaps your boundaries are not high enough or set too high. So that depends. Is this a cage? And are your boundaries that you are not going after your dreams because you are, focusing on everybody else's needs in the home, leaving you kind of last? Is this also that your boundaries are too high and perhaps you are feeling stuck at home and not really going for whatever your dreams are? Okay, next we're going to look at how can you work with your north node or south node. Okay, the north node is where you can grow spiritually and expand and grow new skills. And the south node is the skills that you came into this life with and what you are natural at. Sometimes it's easier to stay in that south node and it becomes a comfort zone. So breaking away and heading towards north node. Let's see, how can you currently work with those energies? Okay, Lama, oh my goodness, set clear boundaries and enforce them. Archangel Samuel. So where do you need to be setting clear boundaries? Okay, what is this for north node, south node? Okay, Tiger, accept your magnificence. Beautiful. This is to have some healthy pride, to not be, full of ego and pride, but to have some healthy pride. You are magnificent. Your needs are important. Okay, B. Spread heart healing with joy, Archangel Preminilik. Again, more healing. Something having to do with the community. Okay, we had a couple cards fall out. Elephant, open yourself to true abundance. Okay, so you might be needing to open up. Let's get one more with north node, south node. Okay, be relaxed and independent. Again, more of the freedom energy and another cat. And I did notice that cat in the Lost and Found card. Be relaxed and independent. Getting to be comfortable in your own skin. Okay, Eagle, seize opportunities courageously. Archangel Bokpi. Beautiful. So yes, to seize opportunities and have courage. Okay, and then we have something that you need to forgive others for. These are surrender cards, so what is it that you can forgive others for? Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Okay, so perhaps they haven't really been putting effort into a situation or relationship. Perhaps they kind of leave you to do all the work. This might also be that you need to forgive yourself for, trying to push things and needing to surrender to that effortlessness. Okay, surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Same. So if you have been fearful of making those changes and that has kept you kind of stuck, maybe with your guard up, this could also be that someone else has been fearing change, and so it's affected you and your freedom. Okay, surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen. Let's get one more. Perhaps it's really hard for you to forgive, and so I recommend the Ho'opo'ono Hawaiian prayer. And there is different ways that you can listen to it. It's sometimes just a prayer, and sometimes it's a song. So you may take it differently. I know that I like the song. Okay, surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So perhaps other people's successes. To surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Yes, and sometimes your intuition is going to tell you that others are perhaps not having the best intentions with you, or you just know. There's certain things that you just know, and so it's needing to forgive others for being able to trust your gut and your intuitive knowings. It's also surrendering to intuition and not fear, and it's also surrendering to success. So allowing yourself to forgive the past, any perceived failures, any kind of rooted situations in the past, or like how ancestors, again, like how you were raised, perhaps that familial cycle that kind of keeps you in a feeling of lack or consciousness of lack or scarcity mindset. Okay, let's do what strengths should you continue to build upon, nurture, or grow? What strengths? Work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Aries. So to heal feelings, to work through them, this may have to do with your career, because it does say work. This could also be to continue to work on that shadow work, healing from past, healing your feelings, healing forgiveness, calling in for a miracle. If you feel like it's going to take a miracle for you to be able to let go of whatever it is those things are. It is hard work to, that shadow work, to heal, to forgive. So if you need to call in miracles, work through your feelings. And what other strengths? Okay, take a reality check. Yes. So full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. You've been working hard. Perhaps you've been working hard on these shadow energies. You've been trying to forgive. You've been, it's time to take a reality check, to be practical, to be kind with yourself. It is not something that you may be able to do overnight. It's something that is like a work in progress, and it's to be like soft with yourself and compassionate with yourself as well. Okay, what is this? And to remain practical and grounded. Think it through. Yes, new moon in Gemini. Think things through. Think things through in a positive way. Not too rose-colored glasses and not too negative. Think things through, and then try and put those thoughts down on paper so that you can stop. Like if you ruminate on something, you can stop thinking about it and get some rest. It's important to have times for thinking things through and then be done thinking them through so that you don't just overwhelm yourself. Okay, what strengths should you continue to build upon, nurture, or grow? So yeah, that would be like thinking in a positive way, in a practical way. Okay, be humble. First quarter moon in Leo. So be of service, come from the heart. Remember where you came from, remember where you started. Be kind to others. Release control. I love it. So perhaps you've been working on it, and releasing control is important because we can never control anything. And the only thing that we can be certain of is that there's always change. First quarter moon in Taurus. We want to be grounded. We want to be practical, stable, solid, secure, but releasing control because you have put in the energy, the effort, the thought, the planning, the action. And then once you've done what you can in the situation, it's time to let it go to God, Source, Spirit. Trust and have faith that this or something better, you can manifest whatever it is that your goal or your intention or whatever it is that you were trying to grow or nurture, and then release it. God, Source, Spirit has the answer, and it may be even better than what you expected. Okay, we're going to do some angel cards. What does the viewer need to know? These cards smell good, and I'm not sure why, but they smell kind of like childhood or baby or Play-Doh. What does the viewer need to know? Okay, Angel of Unity, card 34. Threes are building on a solid, threes are working together, collaboration, and fours are building on a solid, stable, secure foundation. 3 and 4 together is 7, a number of spirituality and connectedness, as well as long-term partnerships, contracts, relationships, and commitments, including marriage. So, Angel of Unity. So, do this together. You're not alone. You might be meeting people that are going to be like good for you and your support system. They're holding hands, coming together with others. And this is an angel card, so you can call in an angel for support with this. Again, if you are calling in someone specific, I recommend that you manifest from a place where you are not infringing upon anybody's will. So call on the best relationship for you, the best connection for you, the best job opportunity for you, and for the highest good of all, but without naming names or forcing anybody or an ex back into a situation that had its issues, right? So, okay, so let's see. Okay, Angel of Communication. We have another 7. I love it. So far, 2 7s. Angel of Communication. Call in an angel to help you with your communication, your expressing your needs, expressing your feelings, expressing what it is that you want. Okay, what is this? Okay, Angel of Past Lives. We have a number 6. Number of the Lover's card, Gemini energy, head over heart, heart over mind, choice or decision. So this may have to do with things of the past. So calling in an angel to help you learn from the past. Understand from the past. Okay, what is this? Okay, Angel of Solitude. And we already got Solitude before. So call in an angel. If you're feeling alone, call in an angel to help you and also to help you trust yourself in those moments of solitude, to really learn to strengthen yourself in to know yourself, to come to know yourself and to strengthen yourself and to also to become independent so that you become the person that you want to be and come together with those of like-minded like beliefs or values or just interests. Okay, next we're going to look at good news on the way. What is the good news on the way? Good news on the way for the viewer, for the collective. Good news on the way. Okay, Fire Spirit Energy. I love it. Card number 17. So 1 is the number of the self, of fresh starts, of new beginnings. 7 is connectivity, spirituality, long-term partnerships, contracts, relationships, commitments, including marriage. And 1 and 7 together makes 8, which is the number of strength, what goes around comes around, and eternity. Fire Spirit Energy. You may be a fire sign, or this has her holding 2 kind of fires in the palm of her hands, 2 sparks. Sparks of energy, sparks of motivation, creative sparks, and she's able to kind of stand there and harness this energy, this electric energy. There's some lightning also there. She is needing to remain grounded because she is wearing a dress that is kind of grounded in the earth. The tree trunk is the bottom there. So needing to remain balanced, needing to remain grounded, but having that strength and making sure to use her power wisely, to balance that power and to use her power wisely. Not only that, to know your power, to recognize your significance, right? To know how powerful you are. Okay, second time we get miracles, rainbow waterfall, miracles 31. And Phoenix transmutation are also kind of fell out. So, and that's another 29. And we had 29. Angel of solitude. Okay, so rising from these ashes, transmuting what you've learned from the past, believing in miracles. The future, the present does not have to be like the past. Trust that after those challenges and what you've learned, there can be rainbows, there can be beautiful butterflies, to be seen after this transmutation or after this transformation. Okay, let's see what else. Good news on the way. Like the rainbow after the storm, miracles. Spirit guardian of winter, a time of retreat, a time of healing things that need healing, a time of listening to the messages from God's Source Spirit. This card talks about, it can be a vacation, a retreat. It can also be a time when you take a step back, a pause, but a coming surge, a spring-like energy is coming. And during that time, when the fishermen can't fish, they mend their nets. And that's apparently, it's good news, right? So there's good news on the way. Forest Temple Enlightenment, card number 19. I think some of these numbers are just repeating. So it's a time of enlightenment, spiritual messages, meandering pathway flow. And we did have effortlessness, surrender to effortlessness, go with the flow, meandering pathway flow, card number 24. So entering the flow, entering a flow of abundance, entering the flow and not needing to really go the path of least resistance, or not needing to push or strive to push to get ahead. It's that finding that beautiful path, stopping to smell the roses and beautiful, and just finding your way. You're being divinely guided and you're becoming enlightened. Let's get one more good news on the way. My goodness, that just flew out and landed. Bluebird Spirit Happiness, card number 7. So again, long-term partnerships, connectivity with spirituality, and happiness. I love it. And I do have to say that my daughter and I were outside. My dad had stopped by the other day, and we were all out front. And we don't usually see bluebirds here. And we saw bluebirds across the street, literally playing on my neighbor's house and yard. So it was beautiful to see, a confirmation for me to go for your happiness, to seize the day. This is a yes card. So Bluebird Spirit Happiness. And that's good news on the way, you guys. Beautiful. All right. I hope this reading was helpful for you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. If you'd like to donate, those links are down below. Take care. Have a great month.